Hey, what's going on? What's going on? CoinOpTV subscribers and Portal Masters out there. Robert Welkner from CoinOpTV, live stream on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/CoinOpTV. In today's video, I want to talk about Skylanders Academy, the cartoon, the Skylanders cartoon on Netflix. We have season 2, which has dropped a few days ago, and I've been working my way through the episodes and doing some reviews. So that's what I'm gonna do in this live stream there. I had a little bit of a hiccup earlier with my audio, but you guys let me know in chat if everything looks good and sounds good on the stream there. We're gonna be talking about episode 7 and episode 8. Please don't spoil anything ahead. Let's talk about everything up until episode 8 of season 2. That'll be the game plan. Flash in chat says, yep, all is good. Let me see who else is in chat so we can do some shout outs and answer any questions or concerns that you guys and gals might have along the way. I'm very excited about the Skylanders Academy show. I think it's a fun time so far. We've had a couple episodes with a little bit of a hiccup, but overall, it's entertaining. It's fun. Gamer Slack is in chat. Flashny, Gangster Hubert, Vitaco Games says sup. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, but anyway, if you guys are brand new, please subscribe. If you're not part of the bell icon squad, please hit that bell so you can get the notifications. I don't really have a set schedule with my videos or my live streaming anymore because YouTube is completely broke. So I stream when I can, and hopefully you catch it. If not, you catch it on the archive. All right, so Skylanders Academy season 2, episode 7 was called "The People versus Pop Fizz." So we got to see Pop Fizz starring again in another episode. I guess he starred in the first season. He was in the episode with Wolfgang, where it was like battling Wolfgang. We got some of their backstory there. Of course, this isn't. I don't know if this is canon. They're just kind of making things up for the show, but Wolfgang and Pop Fizz were kind of dueling there. So now we got to see more of Pop Fizz. So this episode focuses on Pop Fizz and starts off with him dropping some potion mixes onto the other Skylanders' food and upsetting them. And we get a short little battle with Fisticuffs, which I'm not quite sure if I've seen Fisticuffs before in the cartoon or in the video game. You guys have to let me know in the comments if Fisticuffs is old school or new school little villain. Anyway, Pop Fizz is then accused of using his potions and robbing one of the banks in Skylands, and Eon puts him under arrest. They have like a whole trial, a jury, and all that stuff there. So we also get to see more of Ka-Boom. I'm a big fan of Ka-Boom. He's got like the red skin. He's got kind of this Arnold Schwarzenegger-like accent, and that's kind of cool to see Ka-Boom. So we see Ka-Boom and Glumshanks is in school with Hugo teaching, and then when Hugo leaves, he puts Glumshanks sort of in charge as kind of like the substitute teacher until Kaos shows up in the classroom to literally troll him out, troll the troll. We got to see more of Sprocket as part of the Pop Fizz trial portion of the episode, so that was fun. I'm quickly becoming a Sprocket. I already like the Sprocket character as a figure and a toy and everything, but it's cool to see her now in Skylanders Academy with some roles there. When they were doing the trial and they were accusing Pop Fizz of stuff, though, I was starting to wonder if you guys seen a couple episodes ago, Eruptor had an episode where he had this power to like freeze things and he could look at clues and be like a detective and figure things out. And I was thinking to myself, well, if there's any question with Pop Fizz and if he stole stuff from the bank, why don't they just use Eruptor's newfound powers to freeze time and figure it out? They didn't do that. These episodes are a little more self-contained. They don't really sort of roll into, if they introduce something in one thing, it doesn't seem to roll over into the other episodes. So we didn't get that. So Pop Fizz gets sent to Cloud Cracker Prison. Sprocket gets to take over as official Skylander, so that was cool seeing more of her. The Skylanders figure out that it was the Chompy Mage who committed the crimes and not Pop Fizz, and arrest the Chompy Mage. So now that's another question. Will Chompy Mage now be in Cloud Cracker Prison? Will that continue over in the next episode? Will the Doom Raiders have to go and save Chompy Mage? Will that be a thing? Rescue attempt? And then in the end of the episode, we get a little bit of a lore in there. At the end of the episode, we see Kaos's mom, Cassandra, fighting off sort of a mysterious darkness in the form of a large shadow figure with some eyes. Don't really know what's gone on with that, but it seems to maybe lead into some future episodes with that. We're going to find things out. Maybe some of you guys and gals have already finished things off, marathoned it, but I don't know what's to come. I only know what happened so far in up to episode 8. So, be kind. Don't spoil there. Video Game says, I haven't seen it yet, so you haven't seen the show yet. Flashing is saying, Trollolo, you get my trolling reference there because Glumshanks is a troll. Kaos was trolling him. So I feel like Eon now explaining my joke. So episode 7 was fun. It was cool. I like Pop Fizz. It's one of my favorite Skylanders. It's great that Bobcat Goldthwait is doing the voice in the cartoon as well as the video game there. So that's a great use of his talents as a voice actor. He is great. Thumbs up to Bobcat. Okay, so Skylanders Academy Season 2, Episode 8 was called One Flew, as in if you got a cold, One Flew Over the Skylanders Nest, which is a play on words to a movie called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest back in 1970, 70 something. Jack Nicholson, I think it might have won Best Picture of the year. Anyway, it's a dark, gloomy movie where it's in sort of a psych ward, and Jack Nicholson and some of the other people in the movie are getting like shock therapy and stuff like that. It's a pretty intense movie. Great movie, but pretty intense. Anyway, I'm not quite sure why they did a play on that for this episode, but One Flew Over the Skylanders Nest. This episode starts off with a battle between Eon and a random Archean knight, which sort of showed Eon that he needed to, reminded Eon that he needed to sort of like work on his fighting skills. Maybe he was getting a little rusty. Maybe his beard wasn't as powerful as they thought it was. So this leads to sort of a scene with the Skylanders training after they have some breakfast with Eon. Specifically, Spyro and Eon have to do some training there. So there's a lot of scenes actually with Eon in this episode. Eon in episode 8 cracking some bad jokes, cracking some bad puns. Spyro asks Eon about his past, but Eon avoids answering any questions, making Spyro even more curious about his past, his ancestry, his breed of dragons. So we're introduced to a four-headed dragon Hydra, or not a dragon, a four-headed Hydra during a competition put on by Kaos and Glumshanks. Are Hydras dragons? Also, they kind of look like dragons, but I think they're different. Anyway, we get to see a competition put on by Kaos, Glumshanks, and then the Golden Queen shows up to do some judging as part of the Monster Pet Show. So that's what's kind of going on with there. Some of that was kind of silly, and it was kind of cool to see like the Hydra in there. And then Spyro and Eon have a practice battle again, or a full-on practice battle against each other to show off both of their abilities. And it ends with sort of strange vibes between Spyro and Eon at the end there. They were kind of like, a little like they weren't going to talk to each other or something. I don't know, after that battle. Eon's got some secrets. Spyro wants to know what those secrets are. Kaos then tames the four-headed Hydra in an attempt to bring it under his control, so maybe we'll see more of the Hydra. I forget if they said the Hydra's name in the video. You have to let me know in the comments or in the live chat there. I don't remember that being in the video game at all. Was there a four-headed Hydra in the video game, or if we've seen that in the cartoon season 1? Maybe I should have rewatched season 1 real quick, just marathoned before season 2. My memory is, I watch so many shows and movies that sometimes you kind of forget what already happened. So overall, episode 8 was fun. It was cool to see some of the Hydra. And I like to see the Spyro and Eon doing a little magic battle. Kind of reminded me of a scene from like Harry Potter, the 5th movie or something like that, with the battling out to Voldemort there, and some of the magic users. So let's see if we got in chat there. Flashny says Glumshanks is kind of cute as a pet. Do you think Glumshanks would make a great pet? Hey, Angel's in chat. What's up, Angel? I'm actually live streaming a little later than normal, but it's like a holiday, and I didn't really know what time would be good for all y'all because you're out of school. So we'll see. Flashny says it may be a reference to the first Skylander game. Remember the Hydra? Was there a Hydra? I think you're right. I think there was some sort of Hydra in the first Skylander game where it was like a big giant boss battle at the end there. Yes. It's all coming back to me. That was so long ago. That was like six years or so. The first Skylander game. 7 years? Man, seems like a long time ago getting those toys, putting them on my portal of power, fighting off Kaos and stuff. So it's fun to see the franchise still going strong. Hopefully whatever game comes out in 2018 is great. It keeps things going. 2011 Flashny is on point with the stats, so I appreciate that. So hopefully I'm saying your name right. Flashny. Flash9? Not quite sure. But anyway, so those are sort of my thoughts on Skylanders Academy. Season 2, Episode 7 was The People versus Pop Fizz. So I'm glad that we freed Pop Fizz, that he wasn't wrongly accused. Would have liked to see Eruptor maybe use some of his magic freezing detective powers in that episode. And then episode 8, One Flew Over the Skylanders Nest, we get to see the Hydra, and we get to see Eon and Spyro battling it out there. So we'll see. We're laying the groundwork. I feel like I'm past the halfway mark now, part of the season now. I'm kind of feeling like, oh, things better really ramp up for the last few episodes there. So all right, so I guess that's it on this video. We'll have to see how my schedule is for this week. When I can do some more of these, I might just wait and like jump into things like next weekend or something, take a little bit of a break and do something maybe like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll have to see because I got a lot of work and stuff going on. But again, if you guys are brand new, you just found me accidentally, please subscribe, hit that bell icon. I appreciate any comments or questions and things like that in the comments below on the archive. I guess that's it for this video. Give yourself support, master rank up for CoinOpTV. We'll see you guys and gals next time.